Xmas switched on the cassette player. Sun is Burning raged through the rooftop gym of Corpse HQ. There was only the one way to prevent the master becoming depressed and casually abusive while taking his daily constitutional. He fed him his cue.
In many ways it was a simpler time back then, eh, sir?
The mogul thumped the rhythm of the drums onto the belt of the running machine as he snatched, with his customary fervour, the opportunity to begin the morning's private sermon.
Simpler maybe, but no less challenging. Others had similar plans and business aspirations, but few survived the inevitable cycles that impact the industry. Today, the company I founded stands strong and continues to be a leader in business by being focused on excellence, despite the challenging market dynamics.
As the pace post-punked violently onwards, an oily sweat oozed over his naked body. Xmas closed and locked the door of the hotbox that encased the running machine, so that Corpse's head, perched gargoyle-like upon the Karelian spruce crate, was the only part of him visible. He continued to pump words from his halitoid spout at a rate to match the pounding feet.
Throughout the decades, as technology advances, opportunities expand and designs have become more challenging. I have consistently responded with innovative solutions, top-tier assets, and team members who are prepared to deliver operational performance across my fleet.
Once the door to the hotbox was shut, sweat popped into beads which ran together to form rivulets down Corpse's face.
At the same time, my ability to manage through cycles and swings in demand has been a hallmark in my company for almost 95 years. The current cycle is no different, and today I am well equipped to execute my work, manage my business, and drive performance.
Inside the box, the sweat streamed down Corpse's body, splashed onto the running belt and funneled into the gully set on either side.
My strategy for securing the future of my company revolves around investing in my employees, pursuing operational excellence, and managing my financial resources with foresight while maintaining flexibility.
Xmas turned up the temperature, then set Sunny's flowering on loop.
As with all cyclical businesses, I believe there will be a time when stability and clarity will return and demand and day rates will respond. My time-proven track record of managing my costs and spending in periods of growth, as well as industry decline, will serve me well in the years ahead.
From the base of the running machine cum hotbox, two hoses wiggled across the floor of the gym to meet the wall at its south face. Xmas could see by their thrashing that Corpse was sweating heavily. He nodded approvingly, then asked Corpse a favourite question to keep the party pumping.
So, what can we expect in the future?
As per, Corpse took the bait.
In light of reduction in activity, you can expect me to be focused on operating efficiencies and cost control, while maintaining my operational and environmental and safety standards.
What does that mean?
As part of this effort, I will concentrate on continued improvement, and in particular, continuation of reliability improvement efforts. Also, I believe that a safe operation is an efficient one, and I will maintain my focus in this area.
No clearer.
Don't interrupt! You're not trying to understand, you grubby, you whining old red! By adhering to my strategy, I could continue to differentiate from my peers, retain my financial stability, and maintain flexibility as I extend my legacy of success into the future.
Sweat continued to pump down the hoses, and they burrowed through the wall to discharge their contents into the infinity pool, making up most of the terrace that ran the length of the landmark skyscraper's south side. The pool was mirror-tiled, so that the sweat water reflected its every colour, and and it became difficult to distinguish Corpse's perspiration from the very heavens. Inside, Xmas turned up the volume, while Corpse thundered on.
My achievement this year, including my Paragon spin-off, my stellar performance in nearing completion of my new build program, and record-setting construction programs are a testament to my talented team of professionals who share my vision and desire for excellence. One of my strengths is my ability to attract, develop, and retain these highly professional industry leaders.
Corpse was on a roll, and Xmas knew that he could now take his 11s with the old gargoyle none the wiser. He padded towards the glass doors, carefully zigzagged them open, and stepped onto the sunlit terrace. The pool and sky joined in a perfect azure blue. No clouds smudged the canvas. Doors deliberately kept open. The soaring voice remained in the background as a prompt.
Consistent with my core value of environmental stewardship, members of the Corpse team are committed to the duty and responsibility to ensure that day-to-day activities are in compliance with the letter and spirit of the law, my code of business conducts and ethics, and my environmental health and safety policies and procedures.
Xmas pulled off his knackered boots and filthy socks and rolled up his crimson trousers, while the Nespresso machine spluttered out an espresso, sounding not so different from Corpse's splutterings.
There are no exceptions to my requirements to act safely and in a way that protects human health and the environment in all of my activities.
His ulcerated and varicosed legs found relief in the salt water of the Corpse HQ infinity pool. Xmas sipped at his espresso and tilted his face to the sun.
I recognize and continuously reinforce that each of my team members plays an important role in maintaining and fostering my reputation for safety, protection of the environment, and honesty and integrity.
The voice faded into nothingness momentarily, before Xmas was snapped back to the weight of everythingness by a sudden screech.
There are no exceptions!
Corpse had reached his climax. Xmas knew that he didn't have long before the old sweater would require some additional stimulus and his absence would be noticed. But the bluey blueness of the water today was so tempting. He quickly stripped naked and belly-flopped into the pool. Its hypersalinity shot him to the surface, and he bobbed about, a sewer fatberg exposed to the sun.
There are no exceptions to my requirements to act safely and in a way that protects human health and the environment in all of my activities, in no small measure.
Xmas took this as his alarm and heaved himself out of the pool.
In no small measure, the dedication and effort of these team members made my dramatic transformation over the past few years possible.
Panting hard, he dresses as fast as he is able, leaving buttons mismatched and his hat and one sock stuffed into a pocket.
Moreover, these individuals are central to my strategy for success. In my view, my team and their ability to deliver operational excellence will set me apart during this cyclical downturn and situate me for the leadership position in the inevitable recovery of the industry that will follow.
Corpse was beginning to wither, so as Xmas lunged back into the room, he hurled across another question to keep him on track just long enough.
What did you say about the future again?
What? Were you not fucking listening, you snow-faced fucker? I said, looking ahead, it is clear that I will face a challenging market. My well-timed program contracting success and dedication to operational execution position me to perform well and continue to deliver high levels of service to my customers and create value for my shareholders, even in this industry downturn.
Xmas wasn't listening. He was rummaging in a gym bag.
Despite the current supply imbalance, I believe it will be self-correcting, and global demand and production will certainly come back into balance. There may be many days ahead with fluctuating prices, but the long-term prospects for my industry are decidedly favorable. Demand can and will rise, and today's lower prices will play a role in the ultimate price recovery.
Xmas retrieved what he was rummaging for, an oversized plastic carrot hanging from a piece of string on a stick. He stood behind the running machine cum hotbox and dangled it in front of Corpse's face. Corpse's pupils widened, his eyes glittered, and he ran a sliver of tongue over his thinly stretched lips. It was all the motivation he needed to dig into his energy reserves and keep on pounding on.
It would be wrong, however, to ignore the headwinds I face today. Day rates across the industry are down, and for the near term, there is more available than current demand can accommodate. Some, including me, are stacking or retiring units. This is a normal stage of the cycle. Some units won't work again, as the cost of reactivation outweighs contracting opportunity. My decision to retire 3 units is a part of that process. Retiring also underscores my willingness to act decisively to manage the current environment and my capital investment spending.
He was sweating so heavily now that his entire body appeared sheathed in a sheet of rippling water. His nose shone red through the glaze, and his eyes remained pinned upon the carrot. Xmas increased the speed of the running machine, and Corpse ranted on.
On the plus side, I have been here before, and managing through cycles is a Corpse hallmark. The Corpse fleet, one of the most modern and capable in the industry, is well contracted. For those units that do have exposure to the current cycle, I expect to rely on all of my experience and renowned reputation.
Xmas knew that it wouldn't be too much longer before Corpse was exhausted.
To compete intensely for the work that becomes available. And I am already meeting with some success.
Hands up, who wants to die?
The song began its final revolution.
My focus on excellence equips me to deliver high levels of performance.
With the effort of keeping going, Corpse's face was beginning to contort into ever more grotesque forms.
That appeal all the more to customers when their budgets are constrained.
The volleys became even shorter.
My people, trading, and development.
His tongue lolled as he panted between phrases.
Programs are first rate, and
Sweat poured from the tip of his nose and onto his tongue, which channeled it, mixed with saliva, and splashed it onto the roof of the hotbox.
improvements made in my operations.
And shorter, till he could barely force out 2 words in tandem.
Procurement, maintenance, and planning efforts are yielding solid benefits.
Xmas, grinning behind Corpse's back, shouted his final words of encouragement and violently waggled the carrot.
Benefits? I see. Benefits, yeah, solid benefits.
The investments I have made in my fleet in recent years will yield both a near and long-term competitive advantage.
Oh, yes, of course. Competitive advantage, yes. Competitive advantage.
Likewise, the health of my balance sheet and commitment to financial discipline.
Oh, yes, so right. Health, discipline. Yes, health and discipline's what it takes.
Xmas watched closely as Corpse's head dropped, then stuck hard in the hole. And through the sound of feet dragging on rubber, he could hear murmured.
Underpin my ability to weather the current environment in the Corpse team is well prepared for the challenge.